Welcome to DEA Training Video 3. The Gospel. This is the most important part of our mission, proclaiming the gospel. In order to do that, we should understand what the gospel is. First of all, the gospel is not apologetics. Apologetics are an appeal to the mind, the effort to draw to Christ by intellect and reason. Let me start by stating what the gospel is not. 1. It is not getting someone to recite certain words. That is called an incantation. 2. It is not a series of rules or laws. Please write these words down. The gospel is the power of God. That is the most precise and perfect way to say it. What is the gospel? It's the power of God. Our job is to proclaim words of life. This is an entirely supernatural undertaking. Read Matthew 13 and see how Jesus preaches the gospel. He is not giving them a formula, but planting a seed that only God can make grow. Yes, there will be a point of confessing with their mouth, Jesus is Lord, and believing in their heart, God has raised him from the dead. But that is only our little part. The big part is the power of God moving in that person's life. God knows where that person is at. God knows exactly what that person needs to hear. And guess who searches the mind of God? That's right. The Holy Spirit knows the exact words that person needs, so it is vital to allow the Holy Spirit to lead. You might be thinking, I don't know how to hear what the Holy Spirit is saying. Well, I was a Christian for many years before I figured it out. One day, a random thought came into my mind that I shouldn't completely rely on my GPS. That seemed like a wise suggestion, and I carried on until 10 minutes later, I found myself in trouble because I had trusted my GPS. It clicked. I knew the Holy Spirit had just warned me 10 minutes ago. After that, I could look back and see all the times the Holy Spirit had steered me out of serious trouble. And all that time, I had been thinking I was the smart one. If you're born again, the Holy Spirit is speaking to you. You just haven't gotten good at figuring out which is you and which is the Holy Spirit. That will come with practice. Remember that we go into the mission field as representatives of Jesus Christ. The flesh hates Jesus,